Alright, what's going on, guys? I am finally here with my initial thoughts on Black Ops 3, and yes, I know I'm a bit late, just like I was with my Advanced Warfare one, but at the very least I'm not 4 months late. I'm only 1 month late, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job. But really, I really just wanted a chance to actually play the game so I could develop a firm stance on it. I do think a lot of people tend to jump the gun on these these opinion videos, but that's just me. But anyways, I had a nice nuclear gameplay saved up to use for this, but I don't know where the hell it went. My Elgato is just trolling me, so I'm just using random clips. In this clip, I was just playing with Wicked Shrapnel, and we were all being complete douchebags running a shotgun, and we were completely ignoring the robot, which is why we lost, but it's all good. I mean, I completely showed them, and I still got put in the winner circle anyway, so yeah, it's all good. But anyways, initial thoughts on Black Ops 3. To be honest, one of my main concerns with the game, or what I thought was going to be a major issue, was the specialists. I really thought the specialists were just going to be completely obnoxious, and really they kind of are. Honestly, they kind of are. But as obnoxious as it is to get killed by one of them, they're just really a ton of fun to use. And my favorite one probably has to be this one right here, Seraph. She is just so much fun to use, just pistol whipping bitches across the map. Well, actually, she's not really pistol whipping, but whatever. Just popping people across the map or from all different ranges. It's just so much fun. I don't know what it is, I just can't explain it. It just feels really good doing it. So yeah, this one's definitely my favorite one as far as fun factor goes. As far as effectiveness goes, you probably want to use the Scythe or the Reaper. I forget what it's called, honestly. I think the specialist character is called Reaper, and the little minigun's called the Scythe. I don't know. But yeah, that one's probably the most effective one. But if you want fun factor, I'd say go with the Annihilator or this one right here, the Outrider. She's a ton of fun to use as well. I wish she had better customization heads and bodies, but whatever, it's not really that important. Most important fact about this specialist is the arrow, man. Using the arrow is just so much fun. It's almost, I mean, it's a one shot like the Annihilator, but it has a different feel to it. It has its own charm. I don't know. These two are definitely my favorite. So as soon as I get done with all my specialist challenges, those are probably going to be the ones that I go to. And oh yeah, the Prophet. This guy, I don't really like this guy too much. The Tempest, it's alright. The Tempest is alright. His customization skins or whatever, they're pretty good too. But I'm not a big fan. Glitch is pretty fun though. To troll people like this, I just completely wrecked this guy. I laughed. I laughed pretty hard when I got this kill. I really did. So yeah, Glitch is a troll, but another specialist I actually kind of enjoy using is the Ripper as well. This guy's actually pretty damn good. If you run into a bunch of noobs, they're pretty much helpless against you. Like, this guy just rips people apart, which is probably why this thing is called the Ripper. But yeah, Ripper's pretty fun to use as well. But yeah, overall, the specialists are just a ton of fun to use, as obnoxious as they can be. So I accept them. I accept them being in the COD series. I don't mind. Moving on to guns, though. Most of the guns are pretty damn good. They really are, as far as ARs and SMGs go. I honestly haven't really used too much of the snipers or shotguns. But as far as these guns go, they all do work. I've equipped every single one of them, and I can do well with every single one of them. But if I had to pick my favorite, I'd probably have to go with the Pharaoh here for the SMGs. It's just a monster. It really is. I run it with quick draw, extended mags, fast mags. Extended mags and fast mags is kind of overkill, but I just hate dying when reloading, so that's why I run it. And I run it with Afterburner, Flak Jacket, and Fast Hands, and Tac Mask. You don't really need Afterburner, honestly, but I just knee slide so much, and it really helps me with my rushing, so that's why I run it. And Flak Jacket's obvious, and Fast Hand's obvious because, well, you get your gun up faster after sprinting, so that helps rushers. And Tac Mask is pretty obvious too. So yeah, I really don't have to go into detail with the perk choice, but yeah, man, just look at this gun, man. It tears people apart. It really does. As soon as I get done with my Diamond AR camo challenges, I'm probably gonna gravitate towards this gun only. This gun and the Vesper. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ever catch me with my back to you, don't stop shooting. Just please don't. Like, I will shit on your soul like that guy. But yeah, the Vesper is pretty good too. This gun's a melt machine. It reminds me of the Scorpion. It instantly kills people basically. So yeah, this is definitely my go-to warrior gun. anytime I play tryhards, the Vesper always comes out. But yeah, the guns are really enjoyable in this game. But moving on to Scorestreaks. Scorestreaks are not. Scorestreaks are definitely not enjoyable at all. They are just pitiful. They really are pathetic. It's just so annoying calling in a Wraith and having it shot down before it even gets into the map by a guy that's like triple negative. So Yeah, they definitely need a buff, and actually they are getting a buff. I saw Vandahar tweet out that they're working on a Scorestreak buff, so hopefully that buff comes soon, and it's actually a substantial buff, since these things definitely need a substantial buff. They are just way too weak and easy to shoot down, which is just a terrible combination. And I found that the best Scorestreak setup, though, for me is Hellstorm, Hardened Sentry, and Wraith, since, I mean, if the Wraith doesn't get shot down or the Sentry doesn't get destroyed, they can both do a lot of damage, especially the Sentry. It's really good for holding down a flank or holding down the flag. The Wraith, when it doesn't get shot down, it does rain hell, so hopefully they just make it harder to shoot down in a buff. But the Hellstorm, I don't know why exactly I still keep running Hellstorm. I guess it's still good for taking out a guy or two on a flag, but overall it's just nothing like it was in Black Ops 2, which is disappointing. Like, every now and then it does this. Every now and then it'll get a 6-man or like a 4-man, but that's really rare. So I do think the Hellstorms need a buff. But anyways, I think I covered the main aspects of the game: the guns, the specialists, the score streaks. I guess I could talk about the maps, but honestly there's not much to say about them. They're just kind of like, they're not good, they're not bad. I do think they tend to favor AR players with all the long lines of sight and head glitches, so slower gameplay, but overall it's not impossible to rush on them. It's actually not too difficult to rush, so I really still don't mind them. Somebody on Twitter asked me to showcase my my tactics, showcase how I rush on each map. So if you guys would want to see a video series where, like, I guess I could copy like X-Jaws and do like an Inside the Mind of Ron or something like that to sort of help people struggling with rushing on each map, I guess I could do something like that. I really don't mind, but that's completely up to you guys. But anyways, before I go, one minor complaint. I really wish they had an inventory in this game. It's so annoying figuring out what you got from your supply drop. Like, if you're ever in that situation where you're opening a supply drop and you're in a party and the party leader like goes to find a game and he gets thrown into the lobby, it pulls you away from the supply drop screen and the lobby comes up and you don't get to see what you got from your supply drop, and at that point you just have to go through each gun and each specialist and figure out what the hell you got. So yeah, that's annoying. That really is annoying. And honestly, I just think inventories or armories, whatever, I think, yeah, that's what it was called, right? In Advanced Warfare, armories, whatever it's called, inventory, armory. I just wish they would put something like that in the game. I think it would just make it a lot easier, to keep track of everything. But I don't know, that's just me. But anyways, yeah, despite that minor complaint and the maps and the score streaks, overall, I think the positives outweigh the negatives. I love this game. It's probably going to be my most played COD since MW2. So hopefully you guys feel the same way. If not, I mean, I don't mind. You guys are definitely free to disagree and call me an idiot in the comment section. I really don't mind. But yeah, that's all I had to say about this game. Sorry for not uploading and streaming, but I was just being such a sweaty tryhard that I was just so focused on the game. I didn't want to, start streaming and like having to worry about interacting with the chat, and I just wanted to focus on the game. But now that tryhard phase is pretty much over, so I'm probably going to start uploading and streaming again, or at least streaming for sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys sometime in the near future, which could be months from now, but who knows.